Make him look too I'm back and better than ever.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 51, Area 51 of the Sweet Science Podcast with your boy Fat Mouse. Who else we got in here?
I'm Cash, aka Cash, with a K and not a C.
51 episodes. That's one shy of a year. That's a year. That's an annum.
That's 7 days away from a year.
7 days away from a year.
365 days. We're at 358 days. Damn, I was really struggling there.
Quick maths.
That was it.
Still. All right, boom. All right, so I don't know if it's visible, yeah? But right now I'm pink. And this is not normal. So last week's episode, if you saw, I got burnt. Yeah? I got burnt by
You got burnt on the episode.
cocoa butter oil. Yeah? It did a madness to me, and I'm just about recovering. I'm still not there. Look, I'm becoming gold like a Golden Globe. I'm looking like an Oscar, yeah? But then look up here, and I'm not trying to show the back because there's nothing there. But look, man's like a squashy. I'm going to pull up the squashy here, yeah? Mm-hmm. Look at that. Look at that difference. Two-tone. Bruv. It's crazy.
You like that, what's that,
yeah,
that lollipop called? Drumstick.
Just said that's exactly what the squashy is, bruv.
Is it?
It's the drumstick flavour, so it's white and pink. Oh, so I'm going to show you the picture, and then you're going to put it up.
No, the chewy sweet, yeah?
Yes. Now it comes in a bag. You know them sweets that you
Is it made by Drumstick?
Same thing. It's the same flavour.
That's dang.
Yeah.
But I'm not a sweet man. Chocolate man.
Sweet, bro.
Chocoholic.
So yeah, that's. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's burning, man. It's crazy. Like I think I'm pink, bruv.
Not her when I do that.
No.
So it's not that, Bernie.
I'm not burnt now. No more. Before that,
Bernie Sanders.
But like my skin is coming like.
Yeah,
a
if you press
skin.
it, you can see how red.
Slow it down. I'm doing that thing. Yeah.
look.
Man, I'm coming like a flipping lizard, man. And my skin was mashed
You'll
up.
be perfect for
the
Mortal
past
Kombat.
week. Godzilla.
Oh, how was that?
It's dead. But yeah, the weather's crazy though. It is like Barbados in here. It's like Barbados in here. It's like Barbados.
It's lovely. This is lovely. It's like Barbados. It's like Barbados.
But yeah, I had the
Bahamas.
time. I made the most of it this year. Watch, man, we're gonna just go Hyde Park completely naked, just a thong on. Just tan up because I need to tan. I need to have an equal tan. You get me?
Dang.
Yeah.
Sounds
that's
mad.
that.
Sounds mad.
Yeah. How is she gonna do it?
Do it.
Fake, just false promises.
Kiss.
cap.
Put a little sign on say follow the Sweet Science Media.
What?
Subscribe. Subscribe.
Put that sunscreen on my back and then the rest burn it off, so it's just there forever. Still. All right, cool. And hay fever's kicking off again. I took a tablet, but it ain't done nothing for man.
Listen, if you guys want Mouse to go to Hyde Park in a thong, we have to
Maybe
smash.
a sarong in it, not just a thong. Maybe a sarong.
Okay, sarong.
Something in it, colourful.
We have to smash 1 million likes.
You have 10 years to do
Get
so.
1 million likes on this video, and he will be in Hyde Park naked with a sarong.
Thong and sarong.
Damn, both.
Both, innit? So you can see the thong through the thing. But like, it's gotta be, I'm gonna have one of them ones with like a little elephant hose in it at the front. Elephant trunk, man. The
So,
hose.
Buzz,
It's so close.
this is a family show. Can you still fit? So we're here for boxing,
I'm here for
not
boxing.
boxers.
Thongers?
Thongers. Thongsing.
All right, cool. That was dead.
But yeah, also
Yeah.
hit the subscribe button whilst you're here.
Absolutely. Just do it. Just hit it. Hit it. Hit it now.
Comment, like, and
Try that.
Like it?
I can't stop. I always forget what he's talking about. It takes me a second.
that's
And
your
then I have to
part
follow up
now.
with a
You've done it. You've made it. You've done it. You sound
But yeah.
exactly like him.
Guys, as you know, it is the Sweet Science Podcast, but I'm trying to not to die. So it's once a month now that we're doing the dessert. So there's no dessert today. But that will build up for a proper dessert. Guys, this is, I keep saying this, I'm just a broken record, bruv. I look at myself and I can see that I am bearing a child. Yeah? So this is not normal. This has to stop. This has to stop. I ain't been gym. I've been mad busy. I haven't been gym. And when I don't go to the gym, bad habits kick in and I eat just filth. I eat filth. Today's the day. I'm back. I'm going to just change everything. Watch this space, but please just allow me because I need, like, remind me. If you see me on road with a donut, fly kick me in the spine. Like, just stop it. Just stop me.
No, don't do that.
I need help, bruv.
That won't make a difference.
What?
Fly kick the donut, because if it kick you in the back, you're still going to have it in your hand.
I know, but
you're going to be on the floor and
hopefully
you're still going to get it in your mouth.
It's true.
Because them hands are like claws when food's there.
Yeah, that's very true.
So we need to kick it out of your hand.
Kick it out of my hand, but dip, because then I get mad violent as well. So just do it and then run away and then just message me later, say, yo,
like that.
I did that for you.
Then you'll call me a video when he's got the can in his hand and that guy kicks it out of his hand. Come here, man.
Yeah, man. It's getting mad. Like,
bro, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to ask?
Gareth Southgate, what's he doing with the England squad,
Gareth,
bro? Why did he do that?
East Coast, baby.
Who?
Gareth East Coast.
Oh, Joey Cole.
Bruv, what did he do?
Joe Cole. The England squad. Why is he going with about 15?
Kenny Bayless, he put him up front, bruv.
Yeah,
crazy.
Man. Damn.
Steve McManaman.
Listen, Southgate, if you're watching this, I don't know what you have against midfielders. I don't know what your weird love is for defenders, specifically right backs. Trent got injured. You know, a lot of people were calling for James Ward-Prowse. I believe he should have been in the squad. I believe Jesse Lingard, based on his second half performance of the season, should have been in the squad. I like Ben White, young up-and-coming defender, but man, the amount of fullbacks, the amount of forget the fullbacks, the amount of defenders in the squad, it doesn't make sense, especially the midfield. With
what defenders? Yeah, because they don't want to concede, innit?
That's good. I like that reason. You're smart. That's why you're manager of Inter Milan.
Who's that?
Inzaghi.
Felipe.
No, his brother Simone.
Who?
Simone.
Rah, Simon.
See, you do know your football.
I know
you used to watch it on Channel 4? Channel 5?
Channel 5. Blood, I was having a conversation with my man there, yeah? In the group, and they're like, top 5 sitcoms. And we're talking about football, innit? Shall I not intervolve?
Yeah, don't intervolve. Just stop now. I'm almost done anyway. I just want to carry on this message to Southgate. You're risking it all, Gareth. You're risking it all because if there is an injury in the midfield, you are light. Henderson isn't fit. Definitely, clearly not fit. To be honest, he's not good enough anyway. So I think we're lacking in that department. So
Lacking's it.
That's just my little 2 pence on that situation.
Cool. So those who don't give a damn about football like me, top 5 sitcoms growing up, yeah? Top 5 sitcoms growing up. Now me, we was broke. My family were broke. I never as a youth had Sky. Ever. I don't know about you. Did you ever have it? I was broke. Like, we were super from the dirt, innit?
No.
So I never had Sky. My dad did not want to pay for a subscription that he would never use. So we just had them foreign channels, which he was understanding, Arabic. And I never had it. So my wife and kids, I probably didn't discover till I was a big man.
Dang.
I had to watch everything on terrestrial, Channel 4. You get me? T4. So I was talking, they're all talking about like the 5 best sitcoms. And these men are saying stuff that I did not know about until my humor had evolved and it was no longer funny for man. So I was like, what? I can't rate that. It's too late. I discovered it late. Moesha, like for that one. Keenan and Kel,
Thank.
hit the subscribe button for that one. My wife and kids, I never found it funny. Controversial. I never found it funny. You know this, no, and or just bare renditions of nah. I don't find it funny. I don't find dead humor funny. Yeah, so them kind of things that I didn't find funny. My wife and kids. Anyway, if you liked it, comment. What else was there? Blood. I remembered one thing from Channel 4 as a youth. Yeah, called City Guys. Sounds hella booky, like it just sounds mad booky in it. But I remember the tune how it went. It was all hard. C-R-T-Y. You can see why these guys, the neat guys, smart, streetwise. And I was like, yo, this is bad. But that was my kind of thing because I was deprived as a youth. What else is there though? If you know about, was it good? City Guys. City Guys, let us know. Smart Guy. He's a smart guy.
What about the Beatties one? Everyone's favorite.
Don't say Fresh Prince. It's too late.
Okay, fine.
It's too.
But
But obviously, it was. Yeah, exactly.
Did you enjoy
Should go
that?
on the top. Yeah, I did. Of course, I did. Of course. Fresh Prince. Yeah, that belongs there. There was Smart Guy that was sick. Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell was funny.
I said billion. I Saved by the Bell. What else was there? Bruv. And then I took it way back to this thing when I was super deprived. Yeah, I think around 7 p.m. on Cartoon Network used to change to TNT or something like that. I don't know if you had that.
Yeah.
I think it was on Channel 4, but it was called Due South. And this is some dead Canadian show that because there was nothing else for me to watch,
You watched
I
that?
had to watch it. And blood, when I threw it into the group, everybody seemed to know about it, and apparently it's a banger. So I'm gonna have to do a little rerun of that, man. But yeah, the whole thing just took it
Listen,
way
you know,
back.
with British ones,
Yeah.
I never watched it. I never enjoyed it. But
EastEnders, bro.
The Bill,
I watched the bill. I think there was a
back in the day, it was
my
fine.
bro-
It was
a
alright
in my
for a
school.
bit.
I think he was in
Innit?
the bill or something like that. Yeah, he was in one of these shows. In it.
How did the theme song go? That was dank.
That was hard still. But yeah, that was dead. All right, Sarge.
Nothing will ever
Right,
beat
Gav.
Takeshi's Castle, though.
Blood, I never. Again, that was on Sky. I never had that. I couldn't watch it.
Sorry
We
for
had
being so.
the Channel 5
Mayweather?
fake version of it called. Wait,
Yeah,
what was it called, Bev?
it was also
Channel
funny.
5
Though. It was also a good version.
But it's a purely British thing. I think Takeshi Castle was foreign, innit?
Takeshi's Castle was,
It was Japanese. It was actually in Japan. Now this was British.
but
and
they
it's
had the
called-
English guy commentating over it.
Oh yeah. Now this one I can't remember what it's called, but it was so dead. Anyway, you got to jump on the ball and you got.
Do you remember Robot Wars?
Robot?
That was so
As a
dank.
youth, I was a nerd. I used to love that.
Yeah,
I used to
Robot Wars was
love that.
hard.
When they invented that one that does this and just tips everyone over, yeah, I was like, you have clocked the game. You've clocked it because he was just flipping everyone. And that was the hardest. I'm not going to lie to you.
Listen, you definitely know this show, yeah?
What is it?
You must. I think he was, you know, the same guy that does the Robot Wars?
Oh, Red Fox or something like that. What's it called again?
No, they're like gladiator monsters. Or...
No, they're in the sky. They're in Red Dwarf. Is that the one you're talking about?
No.
Red Dwarf
It
was
was,
dead.
it was
I never
definitely on
understood
BBC
it.
One or BBC
The mixed
Two.
race or the black.
The mixed race guy with the curly hair. Yeah.
From like Liverpool.
Yeah, that guy.
But yeah, but he was doing.
I'm pretty certain he did the.
Oh, it's like a kids show,
I don't know.
and you gotta like do it's like a crystal maze for kids.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They were like, bro, this was so like everyone used to watch
The
it.
bear with a square head. You know what I'm talking about? Like bare squares on his head, and he's like, no, I'm a.
I remember that show. I remember the
Red
show.
Dwarf. I could
But
not
it's not that
stand
one. It's not that one. It's but imagine like big like robot men
Yeah.
fighting on BBC One. But like back then it must have been mad because there was
sounds
animation.
crazy.
It was mad. If I show you,
Big
I'll find it.
Transformers, bruv.
It was like Transformers, but it wasn't Transformers.
Beast
They
Wars.
were screeping. Like they were actually
British.
screeping. They were scrapping.
It was scrapping. It was British. That can't be
Yeah,
British.
and he was doing a commentary for it. It's like boxing, but for like robots.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But that was a game. I never knew.
Nah.
this thing. Anyway,
We'll talk about it another time.
okay. We're gonna find
We'll
a picture
find
and
out,
put it up
yeah.
anyway and see if anyone recognizes it. But I don't know what this is.
Hopefully, I can remember it anyway. But yeah,
Like I said, I
you
was
lead
deprived,
it.
bruv. I was deprived, didn't it? If I wasn't studying, I was getting beaten up. So I had to study or be get weighed in. But yeah, speaking of getting weighed in, did he get weighed in? This week showed us or featured or we saw the much anticipated in a very strange way because it was. We can't deny that it was much anticipated. We can't say it wasn't. Yeah. Scrap, bout, exhibition between Floyd Money Mayweather, who's 50-0, and the YouTube sensation that is Logan Paul,
The Maverick.
the Maverick. Yeah, Floyd
0
Money
and 1.
0, 1 and 1 even, or is it just 0, 1?
Just 0 and 1.
Alright.
That first bout was an amateur bout.
Okay, all right. Sorry. Thank you. But anyway,
What a fight.
I was looking forward to it, but I didn't know what to expect. And everyone's like, oh no, Mayweather's going to school him. That's very much your opinion. Mayweather's going to school him. How dare you? Do you not know what Mayweather is? I'm with that. I am with that. But then you do have
Yeah, keep
a
puffing.
young, a strong, a heavy, an athletic, and competitive to an extent, like in front of you, okay? 18 years younger than you. Taller than you by what, 5 inches? 6,
6, 7 inches,
something
something
mad like that. No, I think it was 4, you know.
Floyd's 5'8", innit?
Doesn't, yeah, 5'8". So
And Logan's
6'2",
6'2", 6'1".
6'2", 6. It doesn't 5-6 inches. Yeah, you're right. 5 or 6 inches taller. That height advantage equates to a weight advantage. Man was what 200 pounds. Over 200 pounds
On the night of the
on
fight.
the night of the fight.
Allegedly, anyway. But
I know he visibly.
he must have been.
Visibly. You
could see.
Visibly.
he's a
Yeah.
heavyweight in there.
Now I know for a fact that like in Mayweather's prime, obviously he would have pammed him. He would have absolutely annihilated him. And you know, bragging rights. I don't believe you've got any bragging rights as a result of what happened. You get me? I know they labeled it bragging rights, and you ain't got no bragging rights as a result of what happened. There was no judge. There were no judges. There was no knockout. Something like that. You can't knock the other person out. Again, it was
No, you could. The referee could stop it. There could be knockouts, but there was no points. There was going to be no winner announced.
There was going to be no winner announced. So it was just an
No
exhibition.
judges.
So nobody won, nobody lost. Yeah? To be honest, there were 2 winners. They both were winners because they just swindled the whole universe. Again, I say again, Mayweather just has a knack for this now. He's talented at doing so. But you could see a visibly older, he just looks like a hobo now. It's really weird, blood. Like since the hair implant, since the hair transplant, whatever, he just doesn't look the same. His face has weathered. Do you get me? Mayweathered. Yeah. But the fight was a joke thing. I genuinely, I think was it the 6th or 7th round? I went to sleep. I fell asleep. It was genuinely dead. It was dead. First round, the Maverick, Logan Paul tried to, towards the end of the round, he tried to steal the round completely, which he kind of did really, and just threw a flurry of punches that didn't land, tired him out inevitably.
It's weird though saying steal the round because there was no round. Like there's no points.
You know
It's weird. No, I know what you're saying, but it's just
eyes,
frustrating. Probably should have done points.
They should have.
Just for the extra drama.
He lost anyway.
Yeah.
But you had that versus a master. Now I likened it. You didn't seem to agree with me. I don't think you even understood me. But we were in a car. I was describing what this was like to me. Yeah, this whole thing. It's like you're playing chess against the grandmaster. Yeah, the grandmaster, and he's got all his pieces there. Yeah, and you've got another set of those pieces. So you've got twice as many pieces as him. And all your pieces can move however you want them to. So you've got all these additional advantages. Yeah? You've got all these things. Height, weight, youth, speed to an extent. But what you don't have is experience. Yeah? What you do not have is experience. You should get pammed. But unfortunately, experience is not enough in this situation because you need that speed. We saw him miss with a hook I don't think he's ever missed with. Of course he has, but you know what I mean? You've never seen him miss with that leaping left hook as many times as you have in his whole career as he did in this fight. And they were very clear. Logan said, I could see them coming. You know, he tried to cut back and counter with a right. He was not even countering. He was just cocking back and throwing a right because it's like his signature move. You get me? Mm-hmm. There was nothing to counter. He was definitely, Mayweather I'm talking about here, was definitely wary of engaging. I'm not going to say scared, but he was very wary of engaging. Yeah? And as a result, he was throwing these hooks from far out, from a range which was not reasonable. Yeah? It's unreasonable range. He's jumping in, throwing the hook, missing because he's so far. That's a short counter left hook. Yeah. That's what it is. Or it's a short, sharp left hook thrown with someone who hasn't got twice your flipping arm length.
It's one of them. It's a check hook.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and for some reason, it's true. He was leaping in from
far and
from yards away, like miles away, and he just.
They were never going to land.
You said it. He couldn't find his range. He never found his range.
He's tall. Imagine Mayweather not being able to establish his range. Imagine Mayweather not be able to find his range. Not be able to
we say that, but it's so crazy when you look at the punch stats as well. Almost 40% accuracy, which is ridiculous as well. Even though he was still, imagine that he couldn't find his range.
Let's be fair.
And it was
40% accuracy because he threw 10 punches in a round. Look at the numbers. You got the CompuBox stats, innit?
Let me get that.
Pull it up.
But he still threw more than Logan,
of course. No, but percentages because he threw fewer punches. Far fewer.
Let's see,
Logan could land 10% or something silly like that. Look, bruv, like there was one where he landed 3 of 9 or something like that, bro. I'm just bait slipping page, bro. He pulled it up.
I'm looking at each round, innit?
No, that's long, bro. I'm gonna pull it up because this is just making me angry, bro. But yeah, I'm just bait. Yeah, boom. Now let's pull up that page. Check this out. Mayweather, 7 of 14. 7 of 14 jabs. He landed 50% of his jabs because he threw 7 out of 14. Is this the whole fight or is this a round?
It's the whole fight.
He threw 14 jabs in a fight. In an 8-round fight.
So?
93 power punches.
Exactly.
36 of them landed.
It's dank.
It's not dank. That's a small amount, bro.
It's dank,
You're
though.
taking a mick, right?
No, big serious. I don't understand what you expected.
The percentage is high.
This is why I don't understand what people
He
expected.
picked. No, what do you mean?
What do people expect him to do? Come out and fucking
Throw punches?
do Maidana? Or
No,
do,
but just throw punches.
Do Canelo on him. He did throw punches. He
Yeah.
couldn't.
He couldn't land them.
But 40. That's what I'm saying. He couldn't land them, but still 40% is good.
That's good. Of course, it's a good number. But like, if I punch you 4 times. If I land 2 of them, that's 50%. I've only punched you 4 times.
I know, but you got to look at it in the context of the fight, though.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm saying.
Look, he made.
I get what you're saying. He definitely didn't throw as much as I wanted him to.
Logan Paul landed 10% of his jabs. That's 7 out of 73.
What was it?
7 out of 73. Yeah. 15%.
That's what I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is like we're a lot of people are saying he slowed down and stuff. It's actually mad to see he slowed down, and this is still what he can do.
This is what I'm talking about. The Grandmaster.
Yeah, exactly.
He still has these things.
Yeah, 100%.
He's slower with it.
Yeah, 100.
You know, and then
that's what. But you said it. You hit the nail on the head. If he was a prime Floyd, would have picked them apart and taken them out.
But he wouldn't have fought a prime. Logan wouldn't have fought a prime Mayweather.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But hypothetically, innit? I'm just saying in
Absolutely
in dream world or something.
I don't think that this gives you bragging rights. Do you get me? It doesn't. Well, you survived 8 rounds. That's good enough, bruv.
Of course not.
Like,
But it's just. I think that's just a.
It's mad because I do want to say
that billing of bragging rights was just to sell the fight.
Yeah,
of course it was. There's no bragging rights.
No one's bragging.
Mayweather beat. If Mayweather beat Logan, knocked him out. Sorry.
Yeah.
What could he? There's nothing. There's literally nothing. Nothing to brag about. Yeah. And Logan survived. If Logan had won by a knockout, then he can brag.
Yeah.
But him surviving 8 rounds, I understand what you're saying is nothing to brag about, but it's something to go in his history. Because I went 8 rounds with the best fighter of all time, or one of the best fighters of all time.
But blood, like
someone who's, and you got listen. He said it himself. It's my 2nd ever pro fight. No, I've only been boxing for 3 years.
I am not hating on either one of them.
I know you're not.
I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm not hating on either one of them. Well done to Logan Paul. He made his money. He made that fight that people could dream of. Professional fighters with 30 fights have dreamt of and not been able to achieve.
Do you know what I was thinking about today?
What?
Khan must be so upset.
Khan must be fuming.
I want Floyd. I want to fight Floyd.
I want to fight him. I want to fight him.
I want to fight Floyd, bro. Give me Floyd, man. What do I do? How do I get Floyd? What do I do?
Give me governance.
How many do I fight? Who do I fight? How many people in Maidana?
Do you see that? Yeah, there are fighters that with a professional record, 30 and whatever, that would have dreamt of fighting Mayweather. And Logan Paul, any YouTube guy, hats off to him. He did so well to secure all of this and to market the whole thing. I'm not hating. But it was never going to be an interesting fight. Again, the notion is interesting. Does he still have it? Now we know outright, flat out, no, he doesn't. Mayweather does not have it. He needs to stop. He did say he's not going to do it again. But I believe that's a tactic from Mayweather because he'll do it again later.
He always does that.
Would I do it again? Absolutely not. But
to be fair though, you're saying that I don't think he has it in him. I think he does, bro.
To fight whom? Who's he going to fight?
Not Spence and
who?
Anyone else?
What's anyone? A bona fide boxer?
Is that what you're talking? You're talking about?
No, you just said anyone else.
I'm talking about exhibitions and stuff.
Okay, give me someone. Who would you want to see him fight?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. I'm sorry. I believe. I believe. I'm terribly sorry.
Don't do
Jake
this.
Paul
Don't put this on.
Would kill him. He will die inside the cage. Not because Jake Paul is amazing. He's not. But Jake Paul has a killer instinct that his brother doesn't have. Yeah. Jake Paul is willing to risk everything to make a huge statement. I genuinely believe Logan Paul was just happy to be there, and he said it. I'm just happy to be there. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I can't I've won. This is a simulation. In June the 1st, the aliens are coming. Yeah. 21st. But now you throw him in there with Jake Paul. I'm sorry, blood. I dislike Jake Paul, but he's a genius. I think he's killing Mayweather, bro. And I'm not trying to take away from Mayweather. Mayweather will be 45, 46 if it ever happens. Yeah. Okay. His hair would have probably fallen out once again because he's dead, and he's on an even bigger decline. Do you get me? And Jake is just a better boxer than his brother. Jake's a little, marginally better boxer than his brother. He's got more experience. I think he loves the sport more. And I'm sorry, I know bare people might be thinking, what are you talking about? Of course not. But Mayweather versus Jake Paul, unfortunately, I think Mayweather is getting injured. I think he's getting injured. He's too old. He looked like he's a master of not getting hit. He still did. He got rocked. He got rocked a few times. Not rocked, but like he got clocked. He got hit. He got hit by this guy that should not have landed a single punch. He hardly landed any, but he got hit with power punches. If that's his brother, like, look, first round when Mayweather covered up and he was just doing that. He was doing that Deontay Wilder technique. Yeah, his brother would have found that opening. His brother would have gone straight down the middle, opened up his guard.
I think you're getting carried away with it now, bro.
Just saying, innit? I'm just saying.
I think you like Jake Paul too much.
No, I don't like Jake Paul, lad. I don't like Jake Paul. Got your hat, got your hat, bro. But I'm just saying, make that happen. I'll watch it.
Of course, we're all gonna watch it. But this is what I'm saying though. Like, people got carried away or got like they didn't realize that. Listen, Floyd was there for one reason and one reason only. It was the paycheck.
Voila.
But he had already retired. Again, he said it was an event. He said it was an exhibition. Yeah. So people giving him stick for the opponent. He's not a professional boxer anymore.
He's not.
He's literally said it. He said it in the post-fight press conference himself. I am never coming back.
Mad.
Why do you guys keep telling me to fight Pacquiao again, fight Canelo again, fight this person? I'm not going to do it. I've done everything I needed to do. I've cemented my legacy. Done. I'm just having events. I'm having fun right now, and that's what it is. It's like, can I give you an example? If we look at football, yeah, it's like when they do like charity matches, and like UNICEF, UNICEF versus the rest of the world, Does anyone give them stick because obviously the money's going to charity? Get that out of the way. Oh, he's 60 years old. He's washed up. Why is he? Chunks is playing for England in the UNICEF with young Philly. I'm comparing it to that because are they professional footballers? Shouldn't we get professional footballers who are young and hungry and deserving to be on that stage because loads of people are watching? Does anyone say anything?
I hear that. No, but that's charity. That's a charity event. This is not a charity event. This was something that people had to pay to watch.
I'm talking about the principle of it, though. Forget where the money goes, because the money doesn't matter at the moment.
No, it's a charity event. That's why celebrities do it. Celebrities do it to raise, to increase views. Yes, they do. They do it to
increase viewership. But that's not what I'm saying.
And to give the money to a good cause.
That's not what I'm saying, though.
My man did it purely for himself, which is fine. I'm not watching.
No, but that's not what I'm saying, though. That's fine. I'm saying strip away the reason he's doing it for. Why do they not get stick then? Get rid of the money.
But
get rid of.
What are you
get rid of the money?
About? That is why they're doing it.
No, but why does that?
Why they're doing it?
Why does that affect other people? Why should he face? No, but listen. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. If he has already retired and done everything he needed to do,
I'm not saying he hasn't.
I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying it to you specifically.
Yeah.
But he comes back for an event. Whether he's making money for himself, we don't know if he's giving it to charity or not. He doesn't need to announce it. Whether he's giving it to his family, whether he's giving it to his daughter, whether he's giving it to some random people on the street. We don't know. We shouldn't have to ask him or worry about where his money is going. Whatever he does with it, he does with it. It doesn't matter. But if in another sport a legend came back, they wouldn't be getting criticized for whatever they did. People hate the guy. They genuinely hate him.
Yes, but
if Ronaldo came back to football and had a charity, Cristiano, for example, but I'm saying if he came back to football after years of retiring, and said, "I'm going to set up an exhibition match or a fun match with bare man them, and I'm going to select my friends and boys or only famous people."
Okay.
No one's gonna. He didn't mention the P. It's not going to charity or nothing.
Okay.
No one knows where the money's going. That's generated from the fact.
No.
No one is going to say anything.
Okay, everyone's going to watch it.
Yeah.
But everyone's going to.
But no one's going to complain.
If it's not mentioned that it's for charity, far fewer people are going to give a damn. Number one. Secondly, they're going to be like, bruv, what are you doing for this? Like, what's made you stoop so low? And I'm not saying Mayweather stooped low. We gave him that platform. Who's
gonna what? Who's gonna say he stooped low? If Ronaldo did a charity match.
When I say stoop so,
I need to get charity match. If Ronaldo did an exhibition football match after retirement,
how broke must he have been to do this? How broke must he be?
Yeah, but why though? Why do people think like that?
Because it's like when you see a celebrity on these random adverts, bruv. Oh, fancy a new microwave? And it's like flipping.
But why though? Why couldn't it be he's doing a favour for someone?
Okay, it would always be stated why he's doing it.
No, but it wasn't. No, it wouldn't. Why would it be stated?
It's always stated.
It can't.
It's
always
stated.
impossible.
Mayweather stated it for us. He said, "I'm doing it for the P, for generational P."
That's fine.
He made 100 mil, or however much he made.
But why does
again? I'm not pocket watching. I'm happy.
But why does it have to? Why do people assume that he has to be broke for him to come back?
No, but no one's assuming that Mayweather's broke to come back.
Okay, but if Ronaldo did it, he wouldn't have to be broke.
If there's no mention of why he's doing it, he wants the P. It's a money grab. Of course it is.
No, but that's not my point.
Money grab doesn't mean you're broke. Money grab doesn't mean you're broke.
You're clinging on to the money. I'm not talking about the money. Forget the money.
If he doesn't mention where it's going, if he doesn't mention charity.
Yeah, but why does he have to mention it?
Okay, all right. Is this game a pay-per-view? Is it a pay-per-view?
If I retired from podcasting after being the best podcaster in the world, and I decided after 10 years I didn't make a single video, I wanted to make a video again, why would I get hate for it?
No, you're not getting hate for that.
No, but that's why he's getting hate.
No.
Why did you fight Logan Paul and not Manny Pacquiao?
Okay, because
what the fuck does that? Why does that matter? Why, bro? Someone explain to me.
I get you.
Why?
No, I hate.
He's done everything he's needed to do.
100%.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
No, I know.
Like, I've read comments.
Genuine spasm, you know.
I don't understand it, bro. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. He's done it.
No, there's no issue with what he's done. There is no issue with what he's done up until now, and he has claimed everything there is to claim. Everything. He has never lost as a professional. He got robbed in the amateurs, in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, he has done everything there is to do. And I'm not watching that. I'm just saying people have an issue with him choosing to do this because it's just a cash
for money.
Yeah. Do it for charity or do you know what I mean? I still would have watched it. Regardless. But bro, how much was the pay-per-view? £70? $80? Something like that? I don't know.
Probably ridiculous. But why can't we, as boxing fans, why can't we just enjoy that a legend?
Did you witness boxing this weekend?
No, but
did you see boxing?
It's an event. I'm happy to see someone back it. That's what I'm saying. So why do people hate?
You were bored.
Why do people hate?
It was boring. It was boring.
But why do people hate though? Why do people look at? Why can't they just say, you know what? He's fighting Logan Paul. Logan Paul's not a boxer, but Mayweather's retired now. He's not professional. If Mayweather still had this on his record and it was a professional fight, then you can say.
That's joke.
Then you can say. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Entertainment for the people.
Yeah.
If you don't want to watch it, shut up and don't watch it. No, I don't know if I can condone this. I don't know if I want to watch it because I'm not a casual.
Exactly.
Shut up, man. You watch it or you don't watch it. You have an opinion, let that opinion be known if you want. But it's not like, oh my God, what's he doing? He's tarnishing his name. Mav, he just tarnished his name, but he tarnished your wallet. Do you get me? He just made $100 million. Are you crazy?
You're speaking facts right now, and I don't understand how people don't see it.
Factual.
I just don't understand it. So it frustrates me. Like, how? Listen, if he was still a professional and he defended his WBC title against Logan Paul, then I can say, bro, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a joke.
This is a joke. But I have left my job. I'm putting it into different terms for people. Yeah. I have left my job. Yeah. Which was in a specific field.
I'm still doing something that I enjoy because my job, I used to enjoy it.
Yes!
I used to enjoy it.
Bruv, like, I work in IT. Yeah? I'm going to go to my brethren's yard.
I'm going to hack someone's
and we're going to fix laptops together or something. Yeah, like, bruv, like, how does that tarnish what he did before?
It's true.
I've left the job. I'm no longer working for that company. So why does it matter what I did before? That's going to affect what I do afterwards when I'm nothing to do with it anymore.
I hear that.
I have left the sport.
I
have gone. I am no longer a part of it.
Gone.
You are finished.
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Who does that?
Boy.
Good job, boy. You're out of a job, boy. You're out of a job, boy.
Do you get me?
So dead, man.
Like,
but yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm with
If he
you.
was defending his undisputed titles, he was, still active as a professional, then I'd say, bro, this is a joke. Logan does not. How can you give him the bout? But he's done. He finished 4 years ago.
How many people tuned in? How many people tuned in to watch it?
Bare.
Loads. So don't have a problem with it. Don't have a problem with it. Just don't watch it. If that many people had a problem with it, we would have had fewer numbers. We would have fewer pay-per-view numbers. I don't know how many watched it, but I know loads.
We spoke about it the other day, yeah, when we were saying Floyd genuinely didn't sell the fight.
Yeah.
Bro, look at his Instagram. He made about 3 posts of him sparring to do with the bout. Everything else was advertising his own stuff. Girl collection, that tap thing about no smoking that he did the other day. I still don't think he's posted anything about the fight.
Apparently, he made 30 million just off what's that thing called?
His patches,
His patches
on his shorts.
Patchy Indian, like man made $30 $30 million. I don't know how true that is because he does like to inflate these numbers.
I'm on his Instagram now. He hasn't posted anything since the fight about the fight.
Well, his gloves on the day were bad. I loved them. They were beautiful, bruv.
1.
What's that? Welcome back, guys.
2.
Yeah, it's true though. It's true. I hear that. He's not really.
I'm looking at his Instagram.
I don't think he's proud of it.
He hardly promoted it.
He into a brothel and walked out silent. You know that one's there, but he made money from it. You know that one's there.
He said it. He's like, if there's a heist, I'm gonna take part.
Yeah, I'm the best daylight robber in the world.
Yeah, like bro, like he didn't promote it. He said to everyone, "This is not a real fight." The guy said it from his own mouth. This is an exhibition. I'm doing it for fun. I'm making money. I'm robbing the bank legally. This is not a fight. He's a YouTuber. But people still say, why did you do it? Why Logan Paul? Why a YouTuber? Why not Spence? Why not Thurman? Why not
for him to go in there with Spence?
Canelo?
He'll definitely leave with
He's 44 years old. He said it. I don't even train as hard as I used to. Yeah. I don't train every day anymore.
I'm not 21.
He did it. He beat me to it. James Personal Jinx was a jinx, even though I don't say it. I just said it in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're dwelling too much on
we didn't even talk about the fight.
Yeah.
Bro.
We kind of did.
A little bit. Logan held on for dear life after the third, fourth. Remember I said he's gonna gas out. Yeah, he's gonna gas out. He's built like Terminator. Yeah. And bro, his physique is
that post that in the
face off. His back, bro.
His back looks like a map,
bro. I was just about to say it's a globe, bro. He's got country after country cutting from him.
It's crazy. It was mad. It was mad.
Yeah,
it's just impressive still.
Listen, we spoke about Floyd. We kind of diverted from when we were talking about range and punch stats. That's where it kind of shifted off. But it's true. Floyd has slowed down. And he's the first one to admit. He said it post fight. He even said during the corner, bro. Remember?
It was I can't reach him.
The guy training him.
I can't touch him with my jab.
I forgot the guy's name who's training him. In the corner said, "Listen, hit him with the jab. Get him with the jab." And he's like, he's too hard to get with the jab.
Yeah.
He said that.
Because it's nothing to do with, again, his skill. He's too short. He's too tall. It's too much. And there was a big risk of him jumping in. When he did get clocked a couple of times. When he did jump in, he either missed, he very, very rarely landed. And it was similar to the Billy Joe Saunders, if you can just think back with me for a second, versus Canelo. Billy Joe was keeping his distance and he was jumping in with these fast, almost half-hearted shots. They weren't full aggression. There wasn't full conviction.
Because he was wary of what was coming back.
Wary of the counter.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, you're 44 years old. I understand why you're wary of it. Like, just, yeah, man.
Again, Floyd didn't.
No point was proven, man.
Floyd didn't apply the Philly shell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a few times during the fight in certain rounds when he felt comfortable, but again, he did the same thing with Conor McGregor. Because McGregor's known to hit hard. He was the bigger man.
Yeah.
In terms of weight, a few inches taller, whatever. But you see it. Again, hands up, walk you down, pressure you. These two are known to gas out. Conor known to gas out. Logan gassed out in the KSI fight. Logan gassed out in the amateur fight they had as well. So Logan, regardless, again, the size doesn't win you fights, muscles don't win you fights, whatever. He anticipated that Logan would tire, and I'm assuming him and his team thought they would take him out eventually towards the end.
I don't think he thought he would take him out.
I think he did. I think he probably thought he would pick him apart slowly.
You can't pick apart someone.
But
well, you can.
Him gassing out, him being dead on his feet.
Similar to McGregor.
Then, yeah.
Similar to McGregor.
But again, he couldn't
If it
find
was
his
a
range.
10 rounder or a
He
12
couldn't
rounder,
land
then
any
maybe
clean
it would
shots.
happen.
He landed a few, but
They
very
were not-
far
they
in
were
between
not-
each
yeah,
other,
they
and
were
it
not-
just
they were
wasn't
not-
enough.
they were not enough.
It wasn't enough. Again, you're fighting someone who's cruiserweight coming in as a heavyweight. You're gonna have to land about 1,000 shots
You're gonna
clean,
exactly like
especially someone who's not known to be a knockout
commentators
artist.
who really is
Brittle hands, damaged hands. You know, it's different if you've got another welterweight who's known for knockout power, or someone, anyone in and around that with punching power. But Floyd's 44 years old. Like, you know, he wasn't. You know, I guess it was a win lose.
Okay. Put him in with Lomachenko.
Who? Logan.
Logan Paul, he's dying. He's gonna die,
I don't know about that.
bro. Loma will
Loma's
dance.
so tiny though.
Yeah, bro. Them Pete Patty. Listen, he's a grown man. Is he not a grown man? Has he not got manpower in him? He'll go to the body. He'll go to the head. He'll be dancing around him. He'll hurt him.
No, he'll pam
He
him.
will absolutely- he will pam him. He's got speed.
Inui.
He's got. How light can we go? How light can we go till he's like just swatting a fly? Do you get me?
16-year-old amateur. But they would though. They would. Again, you can't defy physics. Literally, you can't. It's impossible. There are athletes who can do it, but again, it depends on who you're
There's a reason
fighting.
why weight matters, and we have categories, of course. And this is the maddest thing. That is a slogan, if you like. That Logan came with. It was, "I'm here to show him there's a reason why there's weight limit." Okay, but you didn't make the weight. You went in as heavy as you could. Are you proud of this? Are you proud that you had the advantage?
No.
Do you get me?
I get.
It doesn't make
I
no
know.
sense. It doesn't make no
100%.
like he's going on like that is like he's proud of his. That's not an achievement. You're just a heavier guy. You have an advantage which you're born with because you're heavier. Do you get me?
No, 100%.
It doesn't make no sense. Like none of it made sense. But
Again, it was just everything in the build up was
because they made the money.
everything in the build up was just waffle to sell the fight. Literally.
Yes.
You know, if you really looked at it, Floyd wasn't knocking him out clean ever.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't going to.
And he was going to pick him apart and stop him if Logan got tired or Logan was as bad as I thought he would be. He was better than I expected. He wasn't great. I think he'd get
Better than you expected.
destroyed.
I thought he was
Bro,
worse.
I can't lie. I thought he was going to get bullied.
That's not because he was good. That's because there was.
Man, we
There was
can't
a
take
risk. No,
can't take
I'm not-
so much credit away from him, bro.
No, you can. You can.
I don't think we can.
I'll tell you why you can. Once again,
he's dead.
Weight
He's okay. Listen,
£30.
no, I know that.
No, £50.
I know that, but we could have put someone bigger than him who potentially could have been completely whack and got bullied. I'm telling you, I believe so. Listen, I got to give him credit. He moved a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
His head movement was actually pretty decent for someone who's quite big and stiff and looks like a WWE wrestler.
He doesn't box. He did well to box. Yeah, quote unquote. Do you get me? For someone who doesn't box,
Listen,
lad, I'm sorry. I've seen.
I would
people,
put on
I've
my
trained
I would
people
put on my
that would have
CV
done a better job than
8
him.
rounds against Mayweather. That'd be
Of course.
If I'm applying for a job as an operations manager, it's got nothing to do with
For a school,
for a school or something. Yeah, it don't matter anything. I'm gonna say I went 8 rounds. Bruv, again,
of
like he
course.
said in it,
Yeah.
he did it for fun. Both of them had fun.
They had fun. They
Enjoyed
fun.
themselves.
They're laughing all the way to the bank.
It wasn't a professional
I have
bout.
no problem with them having made money. I have no issue with it. Like people are like, no, he's just greedy. If you were given the opportunity, you would do it. If you were given the opportunity to as may have put it, steal candy from a baby and get 100 mil, you would do it. Yes or no? To do something that is as easy as that for you. Let's say you have your experience in your graft in whatever you're doing. If they say, listen, we're going to make you do that with somebody who has no idea what they're doing, and you're going to challenge to see who can do it better. Of course I'm doing it. Of course I'm doing it.
100%.
I don't have a graft, but you get me? Yeah?
I want you to make a tiramisu. You've been doing it for 20 years. You're a chef.
Yeah.
This guy
Has never made
has
it before,
never
but he
cooked.
practiced for a year.
He's never
taught
cooked,
himself at
but
home.
he makes eggs and toast and baked beans.
French toast.
But the winner, whoever makes the best tiramisu,
Gets 100 million.
Gets 100 million. Bruv, don't tell me you're not going to do it.
You're ruining it for bakers all over the world. You're ruining it for the Italians. Italy must be ashamed of you. Shut up, bruv. Do you see it now? Do you see it?
Thank you.
Do you see it?
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway,
You put it perfect.
there was another fight I wanted to touch on. Very, very lackluster, unfortunately. No fault of his own.
Yes.
Absolutely no fault of his own. You can't say that. Styles make fights. Now we had
Badu Jack.
Yeah, Badu Jack the Ripper, who was supposed to get his rematch, get his revenge against John Pascal, and unfortunately that didn't materialize because he was on all sorts of stuff.
Jean Pascal.
Pascal,
Broski. Not one, not two, not three, but four peds.
Bare letters, bruv. Mopeds
Bro.
all over the gaff. Now,
And they were inject. It's not like, oh, I took a wrong.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
meant
you
to
can't-
take a
no.
painkiller.
and I took flipping cleanse.
To be honest, listen, I used to like Pascal, yeah, because he was always in fun fights.
Yeah, well,
He's been in so many good fights, but I always had a feeling this guy was kind of on the juice.
serious.
He looks like,
Yeah,
I don't know, man, just
yeah.
some angry, aggressive, always pissed
I don't
off,
think that's what it is, though. I don't think
fat-headed,
it's a real thing.
wham.
Sounds like you talk about yourself, but you're never angry, you're always happy, except when you talk about football or Mayweather or Canelo.
Or Canelo.
But yeah,
Oh, 1 second.
yeah.
No, I'll come back to it. But listen, Pascal, bruv, yeah, he ruined it.
He ruined it.
That would have been fight of the night.
That would have been, no doubt, man. That would have been fight of the night. We would have had a much more entertaining fight from Badu Jack. Badu Jack had a last minute, like a 1 week notice replacement in Cedric, whatever his name was, Kalina. It's not Cedric, what's his name?
Dervin. Cedric.
Cedric Molina. Dervin
Kalina.
Dervin Kalina, who actually, when the bell rang, I was like, rah, he looks very strange, and they did say they likened it to like the old school classic boxing. Put him up, yeah. Shorts all the way up to his nipples. Everything was a bit weird, but he was very fast. He was very elusive for a while. Badu, the body puncher, very often missed with his body punches. Which, I think there's an issue with my mic. Can you see how quiet it's gone? Yeah. I don't know. But Badu Jack, the body puncher, often missed with these body punches. He didn't really... it was just a bit of a boring fight. Kalina kept grabbing. He had 2 points taken away.
Not boring. It just wasn't. It wasn't a clean fight. It was just.
It was
stop.
It was boring. I'm sorry. Again, it's not his fault. He's been prepared for somebody in particular. He has had all the focus, all the attention on his opponent, who he had to exact revenge from, and he would have, inshallah, Allah knows best. He would have exacted revenge against him, but he was robbed of that opportunity. Yeah, 100%.
Bro, he was fuming.
He was so angry because, like, you dirty little slime bag. Yeah, I get it, but we had this last minute guy come in there, very unknown. Was it Venezuela? Was he from?
I think he's Venezuelan or Colombian.
He had a Colombian flag on, unless they're very similar.
They are Venezuelan and Colombian flags.
He's Venezuelan.
He was so smart.
But he never fought out of Venezuela before. This is his first time in the States.
Let me just double check.
Cedric
Hold
Molina.
that thought.
Cedric Molina?
Cedric Molina is from. Okay, doesn't want to tell me. Hold on. Venezuela. El
yeah.
Diamante.
Yeah, the diamond. The diamond gazer.
Remember, before this fight, he was
I'm a gazer.
15
I'm
and 0
a
with
gazer.
13 knockouts.
Yeah, no, I've got all within... Bro. When they're all domestic, it doesn't mean anything. It's not competitive. When they're all... Okay, it is, but it's not as competitive as it is when
On
you're
the
in
world stage.
circuit.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah?
100.
Okay, so 15 knockouts or 40 knockouts doesn't mean anything. Now he's not 15-1. Obviously, like I said, he actually appeared to be quite good. But he held on. I think there was a language barrier, but so much so that he didn't understand what no holding meant. Because when the ref deducted the point, he didn't even nod to acknowledge or say sorry or anything. He was just like staring blankly.
No, I can't lie. It is so true because every time the ref, no, before the point taken, every time the ref warned him, I'm going to take a point away.
He doesn't
Stop
no
holding.
acknowledgement.
It's just.
Yeah. Mr. Peter, no home. No home. I don't know if you remember that. Remember
No
that?
harms.
You know from Family Guy, you know the woman, Consuela,
Yeah.
the cleaner.
The cleaner.
No
home.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nobody's home.
nope, nobody's gonna home. So he couldn't. It was a very upsetting. It was a very anticlimactic end to the whole situation, the whole build-up. Not to the end of the fight.
It was just built up frustration
Yes.
taken out on Dervin Kalina, and Dervin didn't want to take it, so he tried his best to hold on. And when he got hit, he went down, and
He went down.
You just didn't want it.
I think it was every punch a body punch, every knockdown.
I
So
can't
there was
remember.
3 knockdowns in round 4, which meant the 3 knockdown rule was executed and the fight stopped. Right, the fight was stopped. Okay, but I'm convinced that Kalina just said, "This is long, man. This is long. This is long.
It's not working out. What should I do?
It's not working out. I've had 2 points taken away. There's no way I'm coming back from that. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take a dive in it." He hit the ground, came back up, hit the ground again or the canvas, came back up. They were genuinely painful punches. They were punches that hurt. They definitely hurt him. And when you go to the body, they last longer. The effects last longer than they do in the head. Yeah, you can shake it off. You can take a round, and then the fuzz goes, and you're kind of zoned in again. Yeah, you're focused again. But when you're hitting the body, it's like this is not happening, and then you get again, and then you get hit again. It's like it's not stopping. It's not stopping. I can't deal with this. I do believe that eventually he just kind of quit in the ring.
He didn't want any part of Badu.
He didn't want any more, man. Badu, he took it like a gentleman, took it like a champ, and he goes, "Listen, I don't mind. It is what it is. I don't feel like it's bad luck. It's just the will of God." And
He said it himself. It wasn't his best performance, but hey ho, he's gonna be back.
And it wasn't his best performance, not because he wasn't prepared. He wasn't prepared for this fighter. It was a completely different fighter. You're studying for a flipping maths exam, and they give you a slightly different science paper. Do you get me? With a bit of maths in it. Does it make sense?
I always used to think.
Good comparison.
I always used to think to myself,
What a wonderful
when people
world.
that too. I
Yeah.
was just thinking that,
Sorry,
and then I
bro.
realized it's not. When I blocked the toilet once, and I had to skip it out.
Wow.
Anyway, listen.
Love a picture of that.
Private joke.
Yeah. Carry on.
I used to think that when they said it takes 2 to tango, I used to believe that was bollocks. Because I used to say, no, the other guy can walk you down, bash your head in, and win the fight. That's what I used to think.
Yeah.
Before I studied it and realized that, no. Because the other guy, all he has to do is hug you, and that's it. That's 12 rounds gone. We saw it in the Logan fight with Mayweather, with Floyd. After 3 or 4 rounds, Logan was literally clinging onto him. As soon as he threw a shot, grab. This last 3 rounds were absolutely painful to watch. Floyd literally trying to take his head off, was wanting to, but he couldn't land anything. Couldn't land anything because his dance partner, unfortunately, didn't want to tango.
Yes.
Didn't want to salsa. Didn't want
that makes
to
a massive difference.
twerk. Didn't want to do any
Massive
kind of
twerk,
dance. You know what I'm saying? And again, with Badu,
Back it
it
up.
was...
Back it up.
But it was one of them things where Dervin, unfortunately, once he realized the size, the strength, the power, the experience of Buddy was too much.
There's no point.
It was fight or flight, and he wouldn't even want to fly. He didn't want to dance. He just ran and collapsed, and then Khalas, it was done.
Collapsed and collapsed.
It was done. It was Kalashnikov. So yeah, it's one of those ones. But Buddy will be back.
He wants to move up. He wants to move up to cruiser. He said he wants to move up to cruiser next, and he wants to be a freeweight champ.
Let's do it.
Do it, man. That's crazy. I don't know. He says he walks around heavy, but he just looked a little bit small.
I don't know.
But then against, I don't know.
Dervin looked tiny.
Dervin looked very small, and he didn't look much bigger. I think that's what it was.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at your levels.
I know. I think because this is so basically this thing doesn't stay up.
It does not go on this.
Yeah, but then look where I have to
Oh
sit.
yeah. But can't you turn it a bit?
This studio's falling to
No.
bits. Yeah, no.
Do
I
that.
think I've just mashed up the cable. I think I've disconnected it, and that's what's picking up my voice. And if that's the case, I'm fuming at this place, bro. Anyway, we're basically at the end of the pod anyway, so it's even better.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah. So
No,
that's
fine.
calm.
He's picking up.
I just got to really get close.
Just hold it. Hold it up.
Closer.
Get closer.
Wow.
I'm burning now.
Burning.
I was gonna talk about Jake quickly.
Go on then.
Jake Paul basically said that he'd end Canelo. He said you don't sell
Triggered him.
pay-per-views.
I told you. He gets angry with football, Mayweather, and Canelo. Cue the third trigger.
No, he just said he can't sell pay-per-views and that he'd end him. He's just, bruv, what? Come on. Who?
This
Bro,
is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
come on, 1 second, hold on.
What's he doing? He's getting angry?
Stay there. You talk to them. I'm coming back.
First time. Okay. I don't know where he's going. So basically, guys, don't tell him, but I hate this guy, and I'm gonna make the same joke every single time where I pretend I don't like him, but actually I cannot live without this guy because he keeps me up. Whoa, I don't know how to say this because I'm under pressure, but Cash is a waste of space. This Brett is mad. I wish you could see what he's doing. Dun, 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 dun. We can see the chair move. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, fella. Hey. Oh, stand up and show them. Take it to them. Take it to them. Huh?
Canelo.
Man
Just wanted to
props.
say.
Man bought props.
I didn't actually mean to. It was just in the back of the whip.
Back of the whiz.
Back of the wheeze. Yeah, bruv. Come on. I don't need to be a fan, but you know what's going to happen to your best friend.
He's just trying to build.
Jake Paul's going to beat Mayweather.
Yeah, of course he will.
He's going to kill him. This guy.
He's going to kill him, I'm sorry,
bro.
Man.
Canelo
literally
would commit. I didn't want to say what he'd do to him.
No, Canelo would actually injure my man for good. He would have. My rib. Yeah,
bro. If he wanted to, he could kill him inside the ring.
Legally murder you, bro.
Yeah, not legal bank robbery.
Yeah.
Legal decapitation. Capital punishment.
Yeah,
you know what they said yesterday?
Capitalist punishment.
Capitalist punishment.
So dead.
Listen, I like Jake a lot, and I find what these guys do funny, entertaining. It brings eyes to the sport, whether it's good or bad, whether people like it or not. People do tune in.
Yeah.
Eventually, I believe that it will pay off in the long run. It might not now, because you might get all these weird Bryce Hall looking dirty ASOS models fighting every weekend, yeah, with nose rings and neck piercings and tongue piercings and that. But like, eventually, I hope and I believe it will happen. That will translate into real fans. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But why do we give a toss anyway? People are watching it at the moment. It's bringing eyes to the sport. Who cares? We've come out of a pandemic. People haven't fought in God knows how long. There haven't been any fun events to watch anyway. Enjoy it whilst it lasts. In terms of boxing, though, anyway. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So, yeah,
100%.
Jake does not stand a chance against Canelo.
No, absolutely no
Canelo
chance.
would walk him down and bully him and beat him from pillar to post.
No.
Canelo could outbox him and destroy him.
Downloading of data. There is. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna hurt you. He wouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying.
He wouldn't do it in the first
I think
round.
he would absolutely torture him on purpose.
Yeah, I'll just prolong the whole thing.
Yeah, come on, man. Canelo don't like disrespect. Like Floyd said, you can get hurt for disrespect.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's one of them ones. I think Canelo. However Canelo wants the fight to go, you know, people say that, but they waffle a lot. You know, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do. I can do whatever I want. I'll end it whenever I genuinely believe Canelo could pick a second of the round and kill him, stretcher him.
A second of the round.
Not even the round. 2 minutes and 31 seconds of round 3. You're gonna be hit with the left hook. You're gonna go to sleep and not get back up for at least 16 minutes. And you will be sent to Santa Monica Hospital or something, like wherever it is.
It's crazy.
Come on, I don't like when people do. And Dr. Hadley's going to fix you up or something.
There you go.
Shout out Dr. Hadley. Yeah, sorry, I get carried away.
Guys.
You do. I'm done.
I
was sleepy, bro. I didn't want to do this today. I was so tired.
He was like, blood, I'm so tired. Please, can we do it later? And I can't really do any other time than now. So I was like, bro, let's just try to get this done, man. Thankfully, we came through. We got it done. This guy's wide awake now. Wide awake, but I don't give a shit.
I'm wide awake.
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Katy Perry? Wide awake. Have you heard that one? Oh, no. I hope I don't fall.
Oh, no, I hope I don't fall. All right, guys. This has been episode 51. 1 week shy of a year. 1 week shy of a year. I've been your boy, Fat Mouse. This has been
Cash, a.k.a. Cash, with a K and not a C.
And this has been the Mayweather Fanboy podcast with Cash.
With a K.
And not a C. With a sprinkle of Canelo fanboyage.
Not a C for Cash, but C for Canelo.
Cashnello. Wow. And a little bit of, football-induced triggering as well. But yeah.
I'm not a hooligan, bruv.
You're just a dirty hooligan, dirty Green Street boy. What's that team called? Millwall. Yeah, so raw.
They're raw. Yeah, they're actually mad.
But it's been a pleasure.
Guys, apologies for the way I reacted. I didn't mean to do that. I just got so angry.
He's not an angry man.
He triggered me on purpose. I believe.
What did I do?
Because afterwards he agreed and he started saying my points that were in my brain.
No, but
like he literally spit the bars that I was thinking,
And I spit big miles
and he was trying to trigger me beforehand. He was basically he was giving me a wedgie and then and then pulling it down. Like, it was weird.
I hung you from the door.
Like, I was genuinely so angry.
No, I know, but like I can't remember what happened. But like we agreed on certain parts, but some parts we didn't agree on. You understand? That's all it is.
But then you came back to agreeing. But
no, I agreed.
It's like what I was saying.
About the money. No, but listen, I have no issue.
No, but it's like what I was saying. You said it in different words.
Yeah, I just said it with a wiser undertone.
Okay, nice violin. Now I'm gonna get angry again. Go away,
guys. Thank you all very much. We shall see you next week. Normal time again. So this is a day late because the fights were on a day later.
Excuse me.
But yeah, Mouse signing out.
Cash
signing off.
Okay. Subscribe.
Subscribe now.